Huawei Pura X2 is coming. Here are the first big clues. Huawei surprised a lot of people earlier this year when it released the Huawei Pura X, a foldable phone that didn't follow the rules. Most flip-style foldables we see today, whether from Samsung, Motorola, or Oppo, share a similar tall, narrow design. But Huawei took a different path. Instead of sticking to the usual formula, the Pura X unfolded into an unusually wide 16:10 aspect ratio, something we had never seen in a vertical flip phone before. That bold choice made the Pura X stand out, and now it seems like the experiment worked. A new leak coming out of China claims that Huawei is already developing its successor, the Huawei Pura X2. So what can we expect? When is it coming? And what early clues do we have? Let's break it all down. A successful experiment leads to a new generation. The original Pura X earned attention for doing something different. Instead of creating yet another tall flip phone, Huawei decided to give users more usable screen width when the device was unfolded. That made multitasking easier, typing more comfortable, and media consumption far more enjoyable. It felt like a hybrid between a compact flip and a mini tablet, giving users a refreshing new form factor. Seeing the positive reception, Huawei appears ready to take this concept further with the Pura X2. And if the timing in the leak is accurate, the device could be arriving much sooner than expected. Huawei Pura X2 release window. Sooner than you think. According to the new rumor, the Huawei Pura X2 is scheduled to launch sometime in the first quarter of next year. That means we could see it in January and February, or even in March. This is an important detail because Huawei usually spaces out its major releases. Bringing the Pura X2 this early suggests two things. The first model performed better than expected. Huawei wants to build momentum quickly in the foldable market. Given the competitive landscape, launching early in the year positions the Pura X2 as one of the first major foldables of 2025. Powered by Kirin 9030, a predictable but important upgrade. The rumor also claims the Pura X2 will run on the Kirin 9030 chip. This isn't surprising for a few reasons. The original Pura X uses the Kirin 9020. Huawei has been pushing its new Kirin lineup as a sign of independence. The Kirin 9030 would naturally be the next step forward. While we don't yet have the full details of this processor, we can safely expect better efficiency, improved thermal handling, faster AI performance, overall smoother multitasking. This matters especially for foldables, since they manage more screen area and usually run more tasks simultaneously. No other leaks yet, but clues will come soon. As of now, the leak only mentions the chipset and release timeframe. There's no information yet about camera system, battery size, charging speed, display improvements, build material, software upgrades, changes to the hinge, or any new foldable features. But based on Huawei's past behavior, this is only the beginning. Typically, once the first reliable rumor drops, more leaks follow quickly, especially as prototypes enter testing and production planning. So if history repeats, expect waves of new info in the coming weeks and months. What we can predict based on the Pura X. Even though the leaks are limited, we can still make some educated guesses by looking at the original Pura X. 1. The unique 16:10 foldable display will likely return. This was the main selling point for the Pura X. It gave users a wider usable area, making it more like a small tablet than a long flip phone. Huawei will likely continue refining this design. 2. Better durability and an improved hinge mechanism. Foldable hinge designs evolve quickly. We could see reduced crease visibility, smoother opening/closing, increased durability rating, slider mechanics. 3. Software optimization for foldable apps. Huawei's Harmony OS has been improving with each generation. Expect better multitasking, smoother animations, and possible new features tailored for the wider display. 4. A more premium feel. Huawei tends to elevate the build quality with each release. Materials, colors, and ergonomics may all get upgrades. Why Huawei's vertical foldable strategy is interesting. While other brands mainly recycle the same form factor, Huawei is actively experimenting. The Pura X proved that there is room to innovate even in a segment that feels saturated. If the Pura X2 enhances Screen width, battery, performance, usability, durability. It could become one of the most practical vertical foldable phones available. And with competition growing every year, offering something different may help Huawei stand out among the usual suspects like Samsung's Galaxy Z Flip series, Oppo's Find N Flip, and Motorola's Razr lineup. Final thoughts. The Pura X2 could make 2025 exciting for foldable fans. For now, we only have a small handful of details about the Huawei Pura X2, but these early signs are promising. A launch window between January and March, new Kirin 9030 processor, the continuation of Huawei's bold foldable design. As more leaks surface, we'll get a clearer picture of what this next-generation device will offer. But based on what we know now, the Pura X2 is shaping up to be an exciting addition to the foldable market, and possibly a big step forward for Huawei's experimental lineup. Stay tuned, because if the Pura X was just the beginning, the Pura X2 might be something even more impressive.